Halloween costume ready to go. All right, I am all ready to go. All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick here with another round of Nick's Big Brother recap show. And happy Halloween weekend to all of y'all. This is the last recap show before Halloween. So happy Halloween to those who are celebrating. I'm in my costume today. You can't really tell. I'm supposed to be the Grim Reaper. Today I'm only doing the basic costume portion. I'm going to do the rest of the face paint and everything tomorrow night when I go to a Halloween party. So, but anyway, welcome and congrats to those who dressed up for this little occasion. Halloween is a few days away, but last night in the Big Brother house, we had probably the scariest night of the season. That is Double Eviction. And we are going to recap all that right now as we dive into this week's events. And I got gloves on, so I'm going to be like, I have to be gentle how I do this. Oh, these gloves are not. These gloves are very sensitive to my phone. Okay, now we're golden. So I got that ready. So now let's dive. This is my scyther, by the way. It's a fake one. So in case you're all wondering. What can I do from here? Oh, okay. Anyway, let's dive right in, shall we? Here is this week's week in review. So last recap show, which by the way, we had one on Monday in case you guys didn't get the memo. Go back and check that out after today. We had just split up the showmans of the summer, Corey and America. Corey was sent to jury, and America is left to finish the job as we dive into the next head of household competition. So this was a special one because it was hosted by a Big Brother legend, Johnny Mac from Big Brother 17. As you can see in his before and after pictures, Johnny Mac was known for just his quirky behavior and his multiple veto wins, I might add. I think he had like 3 in a row at one point. Got evicted. I think he was fourth member of the jury. Then they did the battle back competition and he won his way back and kept going until he made it to final 4, and then he was evicted by Vanessa. So, and here, so that's on one side. On the other side, you see Johnny Mac's picture from this year. I was just as shocked as you were to see his picture today. Like, I was not expecting him to have long hair. Fun fact, a little after Big Brother 17, he was on YouTube for a little bit, did a couple live streams. He is well mastered in electric guitar. I've seen him play a couple times. Pretty awesome. So he is a musician. He's really good. I think he does his own beats too. He did that at one point. So he hosted this demented dentist competition, and you had to look at some of the skeletons' teeth, and the teeth happened to belong to former Big Brother winners. So you had to look at the teeth shown, and then you had to go back to your little station and pick the 5 people, because I think there was like 5 skeletons to look at, and you had to pick the right ones. First person to get it right, the fastest, wins head of household. Now, if you remember last week, Jag was the invisible HOH, so he got to compete to keep his anonymity, but everybody found out he was the invisible HOH, so that was a waste. So to keep his anonymity, Jag would be competing in the next HOH competition. Did I forget to put that on? I think I did. Holy Lodi. Oh, dang. I forgot. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, I guess I forgot to put the head of household thing on there. But anyway, Jag ends up winning the head of household. So perfect. Let's move on to the alliance charts. Now, there are only a few people left, so it's safe to say that the alliances are starting to dwindle. The only one for sure alliance we have is the Minutemen with Jag and Matt. And it seems like they are running shop. But now here's the other problem. Jag and Matt have an alliance with Suri and Felicia, as well as Bowie and Blue. And we talked about this last week. So it's basically a repeat of what we talked about last week. So once again, Jag is going to have to go back on his word with one of his alliance members. And it's not going to look good for some people. So let's find out who he's going to be breaking his word to. Oh, and also America. He went and told America, oh, you're good this week. Don't worry. So he's already making promises to everybody in the house. So he obviously has to go back on his word with somebody. So let's find out who those nominations, let's see what those nominations are. The nominations before the veto are America and Blue. So, okay, let's see. So no surprise there. Last week, Jag was going for Blue as his target, and then Blue won the veto, so he had to backtrack and do the ultimate blindside. Now, America has made it pretty clear to Jag, oh, I'm coming for you guys. So it was no surprise that America was going to be seeing the block. Now, 7 people left in the house. This is the last veto draw of the season. Only one person is sitting out of this veto competition. And every veto competition is going to be crucial from here on out. So who is the one person that's going to be sitting on the side? Suri. And they made a big deal about this because Suri never got picked for veto. She's only competed in 2 veto competitions, and the 2 that she competed in, she had to compete in because she was either nominated for eviction or she was part of the power of multiplicity twist, which everyone had to compete for that one. So these are the 6 people that are competing for the veto competition. And in this veto competition, which one was it? Oh, okay. So this is the one where it's like a recently new competition where you have a set of photos, and it's kind of like a before and after puzzle. You have to set the pictures in sequential order when it, like from the beginning of when events happen to the very end. So you had to do it in the fastest time. So let's see who won the power of veto. The Jaguar. No surprise. I believe that's his 5th competition win. 5th competition win in a row. I think this is his 3rd or 4th veto, but he's got a numerous amount of wins under his belt. So now Jag has the veto, and now he can settle on getting Blue out of the house. But he's going to keep Blue comfortable as much as he can. He's telling Blue that America is the target, but likely is not going to use the veto. So now, meanwhile, while that's going on, Miss Felicia is getting a little worried, or she got a little worried before the veto competition, thinking that if America or Blue won, then Felicia was going to see the block, which likely was going to happen. So Felicia said, sorry. Wait. Anyway, Felicia said, I ain't having that. So she goes and throws Suri under the bus. She throws Suri under the bus by saying, oh, Suri does not have faith in our Final Four deal. There was a Final Four deal, Jag, Matt, Suri, and Felicia. Suri was having doubts, thinking that Jag and Matt were going to come after them. Probably. But Felicia wanted to keep the Final Four secure as best as they can. So when Felicia heard this, now Suri was having doubts. She knew that Blue was the target. And so she started dropping hints to Felicia about wanting to show sympathy for Blue. And Felicia was like, no, why are you doing that? We need to keep our Final Four intact. So Felicia goes and runs up to the HOH and tells Jag, hey, Cirie is having second thoughts on this Final Four deal. And Jag, what I've noticed is Jag believes everything that's being told to him. And that could be bad for his game. We'll have to wait and see. Especially later on, there's more details about what Felicia's doing behind Cirie's back. We can talk a little bit about that in a minute. Oh, I was saying Cirie and my phone said Siri. Anyway, so now Jag is contemplating, should he use the veto? Should he take America down and put Cirie on the block? It's very tempting. And Jag would have to do this in order to make it to the end. But anyway, oh, did I not? Sorry, I put this together so quick. Unbelievable. This is a messy show. Anyway, so I guess this will work. Let's see the final nominations. America and Blue. So Jag did not use the power of veto, so the nominations are locked. Either America or Blue will be going home. So now Blue was still clueless to the whole eviction thing. She is pretty set America is going home. I have confirmation that prior to the eviction show beginning, Blue was told that she was the target. And you can see as how they're dressed, you know. So here, let's see how the votes fell, if that was true or not. Here are the votes for America. Goose eggs, which means Matt, Bowie, Jane, Cirie, and Felicia voted for Blue. Now, prior to the eviction, Cirie was contemplating doing a tiebreaker vote, setting up a tiebreaker vote so Jag would have to evict Blue and get more blood on his hands. But Felicia wasn't having that. She did not want her to save Blue. So, unfortunately, Cirie could not gather up the vote. She could not convince Felicia to save Blue. All right. So, with that, let's make it official. By a vote of 4-0, Blue has been evicted from the Big Brother house. There we go. And now I need to fix myself real quick. I'm gonna hide myself for a minute. I'll come back in a minute. So now let's turn Blue's picture to black and white. There we go. 6 people are left in the running as we get ready for... Oh, wait. First, we got to send her to jury. Let's send Blue take the 3rd spot in the jury house with Cameron and Corey. And you'll notice that I have updated the schedule for the next jury seats to be filled. We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end as we get ready for Double Eviction. All right, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Let me get my thing ready. Okay, I need to get my face back on here so we can keep talking. There we go. Okay, so if you're not familiar with Double Eviction Night, it's basically a week's worth of Big Brother in 1 hour, less than an hour. So we have to go through head of household, nominations, veto meeting, and the next eviction within a span of 40 minutes. So with that, let's see who won head of household. The head of household for the double eviction was Bowie Jane. Now, this came out of left field, but I read that prior to the eviction, some of the house guests were starting to suspect that it was going to be a double eviction. So Matt and Jag came up with a plan to throw the head of household to Bowie Jane. That way Bowie Jane wouldn't compete in the next head of household competition. So, and I guess it paid off because Bowie Jane won. A very critical head of household. So there's no time to waste. We got to get to the nominations. So here's who Bowie Jane put up: America and Felicia. Now, America, this was a no-brainer. Bowie Jane was not aligned with America, And America made it very clear she's coming after Jag and Matt. So Bowie Jane's going to be like, nope, stop right there. Now, and of course, Felicia and Bowie Jane have history. Bowie Jane is still bitter about the red vote, apparently. So she's taking that to heart. And it's likely going to cost Felicia and Cerie's game because she's playing with her emotions rather than her head. So let's move on into the power of veto competition. Now there are only 6 people left, so everyone is competing in this veto competition. We're down to 3 left. So the power of veto winner is Matt. Congratulations, Matt. That's his second veto win. That's the second time Matt has won a veto during the double eviction. If you remember, he won the veto that sent Jared out the door last month. So congratulations, Matt. It's about time you got another win. And the veto was not used. So America and Felicia are the... Oh, forgot to fix these. So America and Felicia are the final nominations for the double eviction. And it's pretty clear that we know where this is going, especially since Jag and Matt are the ones voting. Let's find out as we go to the next eviction of the night. America's votes, let's see how they fell. Cerie, Jag, and Matt voted for America. And that's enough votes to send her out. So let's make it official. By a vote of 3-0, America has been voted out of the Big Brother house, evicted from the Big Brother house. All right. I gotta hide my face again as we get ready to update the memory wall. America, let's turn your face to black and white. There we go. And there you have it. 5 pictures are left. Let's update the jury. Let's send America to jury right now. And America has been reunited with Corey. So that'll be fun. Sure, lots going to go down in the jury house from now on for the next 2 weeks. So, ladies and gentlemen, here are your final 5 for Big Brother 25. Bowie Jane, Cerie, Felicia, Jag, and Matt. It's going to be cutthroat from here on out. We are only 13 days away from one of these people winning $750,000. One person will win $75,000. The other 3 are still marked for eviction. So, all right. So here's what's going on next week. We have a Big Brother episode on Halloween night, Tuesday, October 31st. The final 4 will be named this Thursday, and Thursday night will be a critical head of household competition that will secure one of the first 3 spots in the finale. But usually by this time, we're supposed to already be in the final 3, so that means a surprise eviction could be looming. We're looking at probably a Sunday eviction, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But there's only 13 days until finale night. That's on November 9th. Next recap show, we're going to talk about the finale schedule and what that means for the recap show as we get ready for the finale countdown. And next week, we're going to talk about a possible winner season. Because if you've been following, let's put my face back up so we can talk about this. Now, if you've been following along about the strikes that have been happening, the SAG-AFTRA strikes, now the writers have reached an agreement to end their strike. However, the actors are still on strike as we speak. The actors are still on strike as we speak. No deal has been made. Now, the writers can go back to work, but without any actors, they're going to be sitting ducks. So we're looking at a possible... We have spots to fill for the winter season. And so people have been mentioning an extra season of Big Brother next year, which is very possible, especially if this deal does not come... If they don't make a deal by the end of the year, then We're probably looking at a possible second season of Big Brother, or 2 seasons next year, because they'll have the summer season for sure. But people have talked about another Celebrity Big Brother, or finally a winner's season of Big Brother, which of course would consist of all winners of Big Brother. That would be the ultimate all-star season. So we're going to talk about a possible we're going to talk about a winner's season, who and that way you guys can get acquainted with, who's won Big Brother before, who would be eligible to compete in the next season, if on a possible winter season, if this happens in the wintertime. I will also talk about America's Favorite House Guest. I'm pretty sure that's going to start next week. So Endgame is coming. So just a lot to talk about in the coming week. Remember, all my contact info is in the description below. And thank you so much for watching. Happy Halloween to you all. I hope you have an amazing time. If you are celebrating, please make sure you are being safe. This world is crazy. If you're going out to parties this weekend, please make sure you have a designated driver, because I know some of y'all are going to be drinking this weekend. I know I am. I'm going to be here. We're going to have a good time. I will be safe. Don't worry. Hopefully you all be safe so we can see you next week for the penultimate Oh no, it won't be the penultimate, because we'll still have one more recap show after the finale. So, but to recap the penultimate week of Big Brother, as we are down to the last 2 weeks. So I look forward to seeing you all next Friday, and I'll see you later. Bye.